are live. And John paint today. I missed a section. Oh well. I'll give you. Hi, Sandra. I'm just working on the diamond painting. You saw me working on Monday. So how you doing, Sandra? Angela. Working on nothing tonight. I didn't watch it. I was at work till about 9, and it ended at 9:30. So cool. They revealed there's a 17th house guest, Sandra. That's probably what I'll do, Sandra. By August. I know. Well, it was revealed on Twitter. How you doing, Adele? Hi, Angel. Oh, no worries, Angel. I've been painting, Adele. If you check your Instagram, Adele, I sent you a picture of it. I think I sent it to you on Instagram. Let me check. I think it was you. Or somebody else. One sec, and I'll let you know. Yeah, I did send you a picture what I was working on. So, if you want to know, no worries, though. It's a hummingbird. Yes, one diamond two of 20. Only 18 to go. That's it. I think I'm only gonna be on for an hour tonight. Then I'm gonna head out. That's weird. So my browser lost connection. Yes, Adele. I worked today. I did. Not really, though. Lydia, you want to come up, Lydia? I can jump the link. I gotta stand up, though. No. Camera's off for a sec. It's still here. You can hear me still. I gotta drop the link. Okay. There I am. There's getting dressed. I just changed my pants. The fabric was rubbing against my leg and stuff. It was uncomfortable. So I'll jump the link. Video. I don't know where he's Angel. There's the link for anybody. Hi, Kathy. Come on, Diamond. Get on the painting. Hi, Lydia.
Hello, Zach.
I saw you.
I know you did.
I'm done painting. What are you working on, Lydia?
I'm redoing the hat because I messed up on it.
Lydia. That's okay.
I know.
That's okay. Mess ups
And
happen.
so
Mess ups happen.
Liliana is fighting go bed.
Yeah. But mess ups happen. Even
Yep.
everybody messes up. Are you knitting or crocheting?
Crocheting.
What are you doing? Lydia? Sorry, I missed it.
Crocheting. Making
Oh,
a hat.
crocheting. You're crocheting a hat?
Yep. I just got off with the group on Facebook to come over here and help you out.
Awesome.
Keep your company.
Hi, Joy.
Hi, Joy. I told Katrina I'll be on next week.
Yeah.
Because I have to close both tomorrow night and Friday night. So
How you doing, Joy? What are you working on? Oh, hi, Chris. I
hi,
totally missed Chris
Chris.
come in. I need to pay attention to chat clearly because I missed Chris coming in. I've seen Adele put it on live.
So how's work going for you?
That's what? What?
How was work?
Oh, it was good.
I had a work day too.
How was your day at work?
Very slow.
So was mine. My day was slow.
One, there was too many people working.
Oh, was there?
Yep. I should have gone over to their green side and helped them, but I didn't do it.
No.
Because I work tomorrow night and Friday night there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Joy's working on an elf doll. Hola, Maritza. I think I'm saying it right. I hope so.
Marissa?
Yeah. Maritza.
Yeah, you are. Hi, Marissa.
Okay. I don't want to say names wrong. I feel bad when I say the name wrong.
Yeah, me too. I feel bad when I say names wrong too.
I don't intentionally do it, but sometimes the name just comes out wrong. Like I call
I
Lydia
know.
Lindsay. Like I call Lydia
Yep,
Lindsay.
you
Lydia
did.
is. I'm almost done this
I
letter.
got on him to rip the two.
I'm almost done this letter.
So what's your mom baking?
What's she baking?
What is she crocheting anything?
She is making a blanket, yes. Crocheted blanket. And I believe
Oh,
Lydia, she's
crochet.
knitting one as well.
You should show us sometime what she's making.
What?
I said you should show us what she's making.
She should. If you can't, Laura, don't worry about it.
She's tired. I think Laura is tired, sack.
You're tired?
She is. Laura's tired.
Yeah. I'll show you when I'm done this section. I'm almost done with this letter. What it looks like so far. If you want to see.
Yeah.
I think I have one down. Oh, no. Oh, I missed a few over here. Well, I'll show you what I've done so far. But here's what it looks like so far.
Ooh, that's pretty, sack.
This said the purple's done. Hello, Cricket.
Hello, Cricket.
Cricket, would you like Lenny and I to do the 40 questions on live that you tagged us in? You can do it on live. You want us to? And Lydia's okay with that? Let me see.
Hi, Nisi.
If you would like us to do that now, we will do that now, Cricket. Okay, we're gonna do it on the live, Lydia, for Cricket.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
So I'll answer and then you answer.
Alright.
Okay. The first question is, do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs. Your
No,
turn,
I
Lydia.
do not have pets. I don't have no dogs or cats.
Are you in a relationship? No.
Yes.
Do you drink alcohol? Not really, no.
Once a while I do.
Okay, well, that's why I said not really, 'cause sometimes I will. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do.
Yes.
Do you prefer hot dogs or cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
What is my favorite food? My favorite food. Pizza. Lydia, what would you say your
My
favorite food is?
favorite food is Chinese. My sweet and sour chicken.
Ooh. What do I drink in the morning? Usually a pop.
I drink mostly water. I'm starting drinking water now.
Awesome. Can
Yep.
you do push-ups? Probably not, no.
No.
Favorite season? Spring or fall?
I would say it's fall.
Favorite hobby? Diamond painting, probably. Or reading.
I would be like enjoying my friends.
What?
Enjoying my friends
Your friends?
on YouTube. Yep, on YouTube or Facebook or whatever.
Oh, okay. Do you have tattoos? No.
No.
Do you wear glasses? Yes. Can
Yes.
see. If you look at Lydia and I, you can see. Fears or phobias? Heights. I do not like heights.
I'm more of heights and see like spiders and snakes.
Oh, my-
I don't like.
What's cute? What's cute? Cricket? Where were we? Nickname. I don't have one. You have a
I
nickname?
have a nickname. I have a nickname, but I rather not say it on here.
Favorite candy?
Mine M&M, plain M&Ms.
Favorite candy would be M&M's.
Yep, M&Ms.
We did that, Cricket. All right. I skipped the hellos and sorry about that. Everybody was saying hi to everybody. And Chad, if you want to answer to, you can. Don't hesitate. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes and no.
Yes,
Rain or snow? Rain.
rain.
Piercings? No. I don't
No,
have any. I don't have any piercings. Age? 29.
50.
Lydia's not ashamed to say her age. French fries or onion rings? Probably onion rings.
I like both.
Can we say both, Cricket? I like both. Children. Now,
No,
favorite color? Red or blue?
I like red.
Nice. Lydia. What was your favorite color,
Yes,
Lydia?
I am cricket. I'm 50. I was born in 1972.
Can you sing? Not really, no.
No.
Can I sing no?
Well,
Do I
thank you,
sing?
cricket.
Where were you born? Ontario.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Do you have siblings? Yes, I have two brothers.
Yes. I have one brother and two sisters. I'm the youngest in my family.
Do you know how to cook? Yes.
Yes.
Do you know how to swim? Yes, but I'm not very good at it.
Yes.
Yes, but I stink at it. You'll be 43, Kivia? Holy crap. I know, but he doesn't look 50, Cricket, I agree. Shower or bath?
Shower.
Depends. If I want to shower, if I want to stand up, I'll shower. If I feel like sitting down, I'll bath. It depends. Uh, do you like the city or nature? Nature.
Nature.
I know what Neeson's going to say that one too. Are you a good friend? I consider myself a good friend. Yes.
Yep.
Any broken bones in your life?
Yes.
No. No.
I have. I
I
broke
mean,
my tailbone.
ooh,
I broke my tailbone really bad
ooh,
one time,
that's
one
too tall.
year.
How many
Because
TVs?
I didn't see the ice.
Oh yeah, that would still hurt.
Oh yeah.
How many TVs in your house? 3.
1, 2, 3.
Right, one in my
One in
bedroom,
my
one in the
room
living
and
room.
one in the living room and one in the kitchen.
Right, one in my room, one in the living room, one in the basement. Do you like to dance? No,
No.
I do not dance. I never have danced. Um, yeah. Somebody tried coming up, but it said something and it booted them. So if you want to try again, go for it. Camp out or hotel?
Hotel.
Hotel. I've never
Hello,
really been camping.
Mimi.
It's probably Arnie that tried to come up. One sec, coming, Ernie. Come on, mouse.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Arnie.
Hello,
Hi.
Ernie.
Hi, Arnie.
Hi.
Are you weird? Yes.
Yes.
Ernie, you have to answer the last few too. Are you weird?
Sometimes.
All right. How long have you been gardening for? I don't garden.
I don't garden.
I don't either.
Hello, Mimi. Sorry, I missed you.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi,
If you
Laura.
could grow, if you could grow anything in the garden, what would it be?
Tomatoes.
Vegetables.
Cucumbers.
I'm with Ernie. Vegetables. A vegetable garden. And that was the last question. Should we
Copy
ask Ernie the ones he missed? Lydia?
What?
Should we
What?
ask Ernie the questions he missed?
Yeah.
Do you have any pets, Ernie?
Yeah, Layla's around somewhere.
Do you drink alcohol?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah.
Do you prefer hot dogs or cheeseburgers?
Sometimes both.
What's your favorite food?
I really don't have a favorite, but just about anything.
What do
About
you drink in the
anything?
morning? What do you drink in the morning?
I gotta have my Mountain Dew in the morning so I wake up.
Can you do push-ups, Ernie?
No.
What's your favorite season?
I hate the heat. So spring, fall.
I'm gonna pick 3 of the rest. Right? Do you like rain or snow, Ernie?
Rain.
And last question is French fries or onion rings?
French fries.
Like I said, that's a bummer you guys don't dance. I don't know audio. Okay, I dance on the cruise, Cricket. Just so I can meet
I
you.
would dance in my room, Cricket, but I don't dance in public.
I don't dance in public. Do you dance, Ernie?
No.
I don't dance either. How have you been, Ernie?
I've been doing okay.
That's good.
Who's FaceTiming you, Zach?
Nobody.
Oh,
It it's me.
it's you, Arnie.
Yeah.
I won't say they'll be good dance music, Cricket, but ouch. What's a hobby you like to do, Ernie? What's a hobby you like?
Anything with that deals with electronics.
Arnie's good with electronics, Lydia.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Laura, for dropping links. Can somebody drop Arnie's too? I always forget your channel, Arnie. What's your channel name?
But now it's Fun Seeker with Crafts and More. I changed the name a little bit
Yes.
because everyone might
Oh yeah.
because everyone on my channel, they're always working on something, crocheting or knitting or whatever.
That's true. I always forget your channel, Arnie. I'm sorry. And I go to it too.
I just threw my phone.
You can do it, Cricket.
I still don't know how to drop links yet, Cricket. I still need to watch
You will learn.
video on that.
You will learn.
Yep.
Do it. It's easy to do. Let's move that so I don't knock it over. That'll make a big mess on the bed if I knock the can of pop over. And then I'll have a wet bed to sleep in tonight.
Then you will have to sleep on the ground.
That's not going to be comfortable,
And then-
Lydia.
Then your mommy and daddy were like, "Why are you sleeping on the ground for?"
I still pop in the bed.
Oh, you have?
No, that's what I'd have to tell them.
Huh?
No, that's what I have to tell them.
Yeah.
Angel said she's still listening. She'd like to get to know questions. Yes. You can do them too, Angel. I can tag you in it. I'm supposed to take 5 people, but never did.
Yeah, I never did
Hey.
either.
I'll just tag whoever wants to do it. And I can send you a picture of the questions, Angel, if you do want to do it. But I know you're busy with the kitties, with the kiddos. Oh, you have a question from Cricket, Lydia. What are you working on?
I'm redoing the hat Cricket because I made a boo-boo in the middle, almost the middle of it, and I had to start over again. So I'm redoing that.
All right, do you want to show it, Lydia? I can make you bigger.
No, Mom. Yeah.
That's what she has done so
It's
far.
It's a square. I just had to start over because I made boo-boos.
That looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you like to
Cricket,
do?
come up here.
What do you like to do with electronics, Arnie? I'm just curious.
If it's computer stuff, I'll like try and see what's wrong with it and try and get it up and get it going again.
That's awesome.
Hello, Mar. How are you?
I'm Mara. Mara. I'm Mara.
More. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, I'll send you the picture when I'm off here. You'll get 2 pictures because there's a front and a back. See, we'll get a front, then you'll get a back. Oh no, Angel. Angel said she just heard a bag of pretzels get dumped.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That was one of the kids. I don't think Angel was on pretzels all over the floor.
Cricket, come up here.
Ah, shoot.
Uh-oh, are you okay, honey?
No, my mouse fell in it. And I lost everyone. I can hear, but can't see everyone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, found it.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Alright, jumped the mouse.
Yep.
I've just dropped it myself. Cricket, you can try to come up? Okay.
Okay.
Mara. What are you doing, Mara? What's going on? When are you getting ready for your live? The West Coast Wednesday, probably.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's coming up.
Does that go there?
Cricket needs some help coming on.
What?
Cricket, the link is in the chat.
I'll drop it
Oh, yeah.
again, Cricket. Just click that link. Or did you forget? I think Mara forgot about that.
I think so too. I think she did forget about it.
Thank you, Laura, for dropping links.
Yeah, thank you, Laura, dropping links.
Oh, just grab this one. Come on, you stupid diamond. Get on the painting. Sometimes you gotta talk to it. When are you thinking about doing your next live, Ernie?
Tomorrow night I'll go live again.
Tomorrow
7
night?
Yeah, 7 o'clock Central.
Okay.
Well, I'll be at work, so I won't be around. I will have to watch replays.
Yeah.
So
Yes, Ernie just goes on. He doesn't have a set schedule. So you can hear and I can fix it on the side of it. Yep. No, you are good, Laura. All right. Cricket wave. So I know it's you. Thumbs up. Do something. Put me off. Don't do that, bird. There's Cricket. Hello.
Hi, Cricket.
Can you guys see me all right?
Uh-huh.
yep.
Hear you too.
Yeah.
Hi.
What are you working on, Cricket?
I am getting ready to work on this yarn that I got to do a sweater. See it? Do a sweater.
Cool.
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 I got to figure out how to
Done.
shut the mute off on the other one. I'll come right back. I got to go mute the other one because you guys are echoing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go on.
Oh, what is with this thing?
Shoot. What'd you say, Ernie?
The wound vac was making noise.
Oh,
It sounds like someone cut one, but it isn't. It's this thing.
oh. I missed the letter. I didn't see it right there. Oh, well.
Did you see what Don wrote?
Okay, is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see, get
You
some
didn't want to
better
hear
light
yourself
in here.
twice?
All right, there we go.
No. I punched the headboard.
I've been working all day, so I look a mess.
Oh, well. Nobody here judges.
Oh well.
My great nephews was over here. They're like 18 months and 2 years old, and they just left a little bit ago. So I was playing with them.
Someone
Yeah.
fun.
What's that?
I said that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Enjoy seeing them, you know. So,
There, I did the 40 questions tag. I just did it on a live, not a video.
that's fine. And they never said how you had to do them, so it's fine with me. So, how's your diamond art coming?
Good, I have this done so far.
That's really looking good.
Yes.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
going
good.
on to a
Nice, Zach.
another purple.
I just took my big one. I was telling you I did that big one. I just took it back downstairs to hang it up. I wish I'd have left it up here. I'd have showed it to you. It was made on birds. I did it. I've done quite a few of them.
Give me a hummingbird with flower. What's that? When it's done.
Yeah, just gonna try to. Nana Kathleen sent me this yarn back in a giveaway. It's a Caron Simple Skinny Cakes. I've never
Nice
really.
color.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was. It's a 3-weight. I've never worked with a 3-weight, but I'm gonna try it. I thought it might make a nice little sweater for my granddaughter. She's in high school, and I thought she might like the colors of that. So we'll see.
No worries, Dawn.
Oh, I did finish those dresses, Lydia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll show them to you if you want to see them. For my little granddaughters out there in North Dakota. And Zach
Yeah.
started crocheting less than a year ago. So don't give up. You can catch on. The only thing I could do was a single crochet and a double crochet.
Really, Chris? That's weird.
You guys can see it. I'll kind of back it up.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I got to get the buttons because it's a bag a day pattern. And I got to get the buttons for the front, that buttons together. And it just kind of got the ruffly bottom.
Ooh, that's
and then
pretty.
this one I made for her older sister, my other granddaughter. And that's in
That's pretty
lavender.
too.
Ooh, that's pretty too.
Nice.
Laura.
Yep.
Good night, Laura.
Night, Laura.
Good night, Laura.
That's
So,
weird. Dawn and Chris, someone might be tight. Apparently, there was a couple people in Granny D's that got kicked out too.
today?
Yeah, I've heard
Day?
that.
Was it because of YouTube or what?
I'm thinking it was because of YouTube, yes.
It's strange because ever since I put out that 40 questions, I got like 4 or 5 subscribers. Now, my channel still said I was at 248 like last week. And I just keep getting these notifications that I got these subscribers. And it's been at least 4 or 5 more just in the last couple days. And I'm still at 248.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I'm kind of wondering what's going
Nice.
on with that. Yeah. I'm
Oh, no,
I'm staying
Angel.
right at 248. I didn't lose any. I didn't lose any subscribers. But it's just I keep getting
See,
subscribers.
again, when I had my first 301 people on mine, they
Right.
took all of them down. I had like 298. And now I'm back on 300.
I think they're trying to slow some of us down so that we don't
Chris.
there or something.
I know. Yeah. Because Zola and I think it was Madonna that got kicked out of Granny G's.
Huh.
And all Zola was doing was dropping links.
Wow.
Wow.
And Madonna was just talking like Madonna usually talks.
Right. Huh. Yeah. She was dropping links and got kicked out?
Don't cry, Angel. It'll be okay.
Angel Renee, are you okay?
She's just stressed out with the kids.
Yeah, I know.
They dumped pretzels in a dresser drawer.
Oh. Count to 10. It's not easy. Count to 10. I just had my 2 great nephews and they're very little.
Fast, Angel. You can do it.
My mom used to say, just when you think you're going to choke them to death, they leave home.
Oh,
Yeah.
she said not her. The kids.
Oh.
And sometimes it's hard for me.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
raised 6 boys, and I'm telling you, there was times I wanted to pull my hair out, and just when I think I couldn't take no more, it was time for them to leave. They left the nest, you know. But other than that, they were good kids. I never really had any problems like with the law or anything like that. So I had good
That's
boys.
good.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm proud
That's
of them.
good though. That's good though.
Yep. I got 2 more to go. My grandkids. My grandson is 17. He'll be 18 in December. And my granddaughter is 14. So, and they're both straight A's. Doing great. Grandma's had them for 14 years. So
Awesome.
get them done
Awesome.
and I'm ready to retire. Let me tell you. So, did you work
When's your
today?
grandson's birthday?
The 13th of December.
Mine's the 9th.
That's cool.
I did work today.
Did you?
Oh.
Yeah, my granddaughter's, hers is September 23rd. So she's got one coming up here soon. Should be 14. Yeah, we're getting up there, let me tell you. Oh, I'm going to mail your guys' gifts out tomorrow. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm going to the post office tomorrow. So I was going to go today, but got held up with doing a lot, so I didn't make it up there.
That
I hope
happens.
you guys like them. Huh?
It happens.
Yeah.
I will like them.
I made them, so I'm just hoping you guys like them. So,
I like anything I get sent.
Yep, me
Well,
too.
I don't, like I told you guys before, I don't join like the memberships and stuff on channels because I don't have PayPal or Cash App or anything like that. I'm skittish of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I can't like jump in and say, here's this. Here's a donate. I don't do that. So what I do is every so often, which this isn't one of them. This is just something I wanted you guys to have. But every so often, I pick out a few channels, and when I'm able, I'll send them a gift card. You know, I'll go buy a gift card, and I mail out gift cards to certain channels and stuff. And I've done that already to a few channels. And it's you know, I explain to them, I don't feel like going in their lives and playing the games and not donating to the channels. You know what I mean? I feel kind of like
Yep.
I'm taking advantage. So I don't do that. So what I do is I just mail a gift card. I'll pick a channel and, you know, 1 month and I'll mail them a $25 gift card. You know, I do that.
It's
So
a sweater. Angelson make the sweater, Cricket.
What's that?
Angelson make the sweater, Cricket.
I'm going to. I'm going to attempt it. So.
And I agree, Joey. Sometimes adults need a good cry too.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, with me, I'm in no hurry to get monetized or anything.
I'm not either.
I just like the friends that I've met on here. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
like the conversation. You know, we get in here, we're kind to each other, we get along great, and we're there for each other when they need them. You know, need a cheering up or a pat on the back, and that's what matters. You know.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't have to meet somebody to be friends with them and be good friends with them. You know, you can have somebody that you've been a pen pal with since you was a kid and all through life, and you have pen pals and they're like family, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Hi, Tori. Okay, why does it keep clicking Tori's comment? There's trouble right there. Hi, Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Hi, Chandler.
Boy, my hair, my lord. You guys tell me I look so rough. I could have pinned this up. It's flying every which way. Jesus. I got the Clairol, my best friend, but I just haven't did it yet. Like I said, I've been lazy today. Yep. Gotta get my
said, you do what you can, Cricket. That is my motto. Some months I drop membership. Some paydays I try to help. Sometimes I can't, but it's only because I want to, and never do I feel pressured.
I don't feel pressure. I just feel like, you know, I know mailing gifts and giveaways, postage is not cheap. You know, and when they're mailing big boxes of gifts and yarn, that's got to get expensive, you know. And when you're in there winning and you win, you know, and you don't never do, I just feel like I got to give something back, you know. Whether I win or I don't, I give something back.
Chandler, I didn't call you trouble.
You know. Because
that's why I called you trouble, Chris. It's in the same amount of letters.
I can't see the chat, so that's all. I could probably turn my phone on and see the chat. I got you on the laptop. This phone is. Thinking I want to make something for Katrina's little girl. She's a little
She's so cute.
She's a little
she's a joy. I saw her tonight, a few minutes when I came on Sax Live. There's a group of us on Facebook did FaceTime, and we talked to everybody, and she's just sitting there and being happy.
Yeah.
Trying to go to bed. She wanted to go. Then she got sick.
How old is she now?
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
She's got to be, what, a little over a year?
Yep, she's a little over a year.
Yep. And I was raving her, and she right before I left Zach, I said she was still awake. I'm like, wave at her, and then I threw kisses, and she did and too. She's so dolly.
No, Angel, you need trouble, not Chandler. You need trouble. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Becca.
Hi, Rebecca.
What are you working on, Rebecca? And Tori. And that's it. I think they're the only two new ones.
But she's so cute. And then I was like, I did this to her, and she did. It's just like,
Gotta love them when they're little. I mean, they're so
Yeah.
precious. That's why God made them so cute, so we don't eat them.
yeah.
You know, when they're little. That's why I heard that on a show one time, and I laughed. I said, God made children, babies so cute, so we don't eat them. It's like, oh, God. I guess referring back to caveman days or something. I don't know. But I thought it was funny. All little kids are cute.
Yeah.
What you snacking on, Ernie? Ooh, those are good. You have somebody on your side, Chandler. Tori's in I'm trouble. I am not trouble.
Yeah, you can be.
Now this one's trouble. Cricket's the troublemaker at the group.
Yeah, I am. I'm always a troublemaker.
But that, you go
No,
Lydia.
Lydia's a troublemaker. Just let her go mute and watch what happens.
No, I watched that replay of that live.
I know, that was so funny. I didn't know if she knew she was on, and you could hear she's up in that camera going, I knew what she was saying. she
Tori is
was
working
pissed.
on the cobblestone
Where
blanket.
she's all red in the face.
We all knew Lydia had a bad side to her. The bad side.
She shook that tablet too, let me tell you. She reminded me of that Christmas story. You know, when the guy's furnace went out and he's down in the basement cussing the furnace out.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that's how Lydia was looking like. And you could hear it. You didn't even have to hear it. You could read it, what she was doing.
Angel said in Spanish, you have a saying that kids are only borrowed gifts. Makes me think of all the time how precious they are.
Yep, and they grow up quicker than you realize. And then you think, oh man, why can't you
Grow up
belittle
fast.
them? Yes, they do.
I was so mad at that live because when that mic went off, and then it was almost going in the live, I'm like,
I told her, I was just joking. I said, shake it, Lydia. You'll make it work. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Hey, I heard from Liz today.
did you?
Yeah, she commented on one of my videos.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I emailed her to see how she was doing. I told her it was nice to hear from her, because all she said is, hey, lady, on one of my comments on my video. And I emailed her to see how she's doing and, if she was better. And, she didn't, I don't know if she emailed back. I haven't checked it, but.
Look, Lydia.
Yeah, I've seen her. She emailed on one of my videos.
Yeah, I know Angel on me.
I think she just got burnt and needed a break for a while.
Yeah.
What's your own pattern, Tori? Awesome.
Well, I was so mad. My tablet did 2 times on restring.
Mm.
And so I'm like, what's going on? And I FaceTime Kelly, being Kelly, and she's like, maybe you should do release StreamYard on your tablet, see if it works, and I see if it. So I did that, and it works fine.
Huh.
And I bring Kelly up, and it works, and it works all the way through, and then no issues.
Oh, that's weird.
Here's that
That was weird.
diamond painting I was working on last night, Zach. You can see it.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
pretty.
pretty good there, Cricket.
That's just one of my work. I have a bunch of fairies. I put them on one of my videos. They're in the other room. I did all them about 3 years ago, somewhere around there. Because I'll tell you, I don't know if you find it relaxing, but I think it's real relaxing just to sit
I
and
do
diamond.
too.
I mean, I can be having a stressful day and I can come up here in this little room and turn the radio on and just sit down and fiddle and do diamond paint. I relax. But it's relaxing, you know, to do all that.
Good. You come to the market.
So I'd really like to show you the birds, but it's downstairs. It's big.
But yeah, ever since I did StreamYard the other day, it works fine. But I have used, if I want to use Restream, I would have used my phone.
Right.
Thank you, Tori.
The old man
I
got
can
me
do that.
a bingo ball tumbler, and it's you just spin it and it's got the little wooden balls. It's a bingo spinner with balls in it. I was thinking about if I could get where I could do a live and feel confident enough to do a live, maybe doing like a bingo once a month and just something like if I made something during that month and I don't want to keep it, or just having them kind of giveaways. Like if somebody, like 1 month we do it
That's
here,
a good
next
idea.
month somebody makes
Yeah.
something they want to keep it, could use it as the gift. Like what I figure is we play the game, and then if you win the game, you get a couple tickets in a box or a jar or whatever we're going to draw it out of, and then when we draw that name at the end of the month, then they get whatever we wanted. We could show them in the beginning of the month what we're making or working on, and then they could get it.
Tori subscribed to you, Cricket.
Thank you. So I hope you like something on my channel. I hope I don't disappoint.
Yes. I'm going to drop your link. Or can another mod drop Tori's link? Actually, I can drop it. Hold on. I'm going to echo for a sec.
Yeah.
I don't think I have her on mine.
I don't know if I do or
Be
not. If she
honest.
drops it, I will check.
Okay, I didn't echo. Cancel that.
I was just a little afraid to do the bingo because I didn't want to step on other channels' toes. There's other people out there that play bingo and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's the only thing. I'm still kind of laying back with it a
Well,
little.
if you do, Cricket.
I just,
Yeah.
I don't want to take their thunder. So I thought maybe do something like call it chirping or something, instead of bingo, just chirping once a month, but
Yeah.
not on their time slot or, their nights or their lives or,
Oh, I guess I do have her. Okay. I just was looking on my tablet.
Hey, Bran.
I have her.
Hi, Brim Michelle.
You.
Yeah, it says I'm subscribed to her.
Oh, you, Bran.
If not, I have
Hold up,
now.
Michelle.
Ooh, I like some of her hats. Those are pretty.
Now I
I
do
can
not.
I can make them little girl dresses, but I ain't never tried to make a hat yet.
Yeah.
I remember, Zach, when I first started watching
no.
you. Remember I asked you how long you'd been crocheting, and you told me you was a newbie too, and you was getting frustrated. Oh, I'd get so frustrated I was throwing mine across the room. And I thought, I don't feel so bad now. There's somebody else on there new.
Hey, Michelle, I'm sending prayers for you, for your
Prayers,
dad.
Bran. She said her dad is still in the hospital. She was with him all day. My sister, the nurse, is with him now.
Hmm.
I could send your prayers tonight.
And Angel said there's room for everyone, Cricket. So many circles you haven't been into. It's okay to open the horizon. And Angel said try to rest, friend. Prayers show up. Yes, for sure. Yes, yes. What room are you in, Ernie? I'm just curious.
I'm in the living room.
That's what I thought.
Now, now Sylvia.
Let's go work on that.
Yeah, there's Layla's cat tree. I don't know where Layla's at. And I got my Christmas tree up yet. Never put it away. There's the TV and the windows and that.
Okay.
And my computer.
Looks comfortable.
Yep.
My sister-in-law used to keep her tree in the corner, and every year after Christmas, she'd throw a really pretty, like a tapestry rug or a blanket or something over it, so she wouldn't have to take it down. And then at Christmas, she'd just uncover it again. Let's just do that every year.
Awesome, Tori. And Bren said her dad has congestive heart failure and COPD, and kidney function is down and having chest pain.
Oh, no.
Here's
Wow.
now finally.
Aww.
What's his name? We could pray for him. I'll pray for him tonight.
And
Yeah,
Chris said
that's
that
beautiful.
pretty house, Ernie.
That congested heart
Yeah,
COPD ain't no picnic.
that's not good.
Some people don't take their Christmas tree down.
Mm-mm.
Guys,
They
if
just take
my
the
room
ornaments
was
off and then they
messy,
decorate it for Valentine's Day and then Easter. And
that's what I do. I have a tree, but my room's kind of messy, so I won't be showing my room right now. But as soon as I clean my room and show you, I will show you the tree.
yeah, my little sister's got a little one in her corner that she decorates
And
for
that-
different holidays.
That's his name, Cricket.
Okay. Jerry. I'm
Jerry?
down.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not home.
Yeah, a restaurant here does that. They keep the tree up all year and they just change it out for the seasons
Yeah.
and holidays.
A lot of people do that. I mean, it's that way you ain't got
A lot
to
of
pack
people
it
do
away
that.
and put it in the attic.
Angel.
Hmm.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
It's hard when your parents, you got to watch your parents be sick. Let me tell you, it's hard.
Yeah, and it's been hard on me too. And my mom, she'll probably never be able to come back home.
Yeah. My dad had worked in the coal mines and he had black lung and
Mm.
congested heart failure. And I tell you, it was hard watching your parents go downhill or get sick, you know, because you feel so useless. You want to make them better and, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, just said a prayer for you, Bren. For your dad, you, and your sister.
Yep.
That sucks, Ernie.
Well, my father been gone for almost 4.5 years. In March, next March would be 5, but it's still hard.
I lost my daddy at 19. He died when I was 19. So I went out to It was kind of weird because I left to go to California for the Marine Corps. My ex was in, and I had to go out there when I was 17. And And my dad's like, well, why don't you just stick around here for a while and go out there later on? And I said, no, Daddy, I got to go. And I went out there and I got a call to come home. I got home and 2 days later, my dad died. So I wish I'd have never left for those 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, back in February, my mom, beforehand, my mom had like had 7 small mini strokes and TIAs.
wow.
And then at the beginning of February, she had a major one and was in the hospital for quite a while. And now they sent her to like a rehab type situation.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that she's not capable of taking care of herself and probably won't be able to come back home.
Yeah, that's hard.
No.
In fact, one time I took my mom's cell phone out to her and she doesn't even remember how to use it.
It's hard, you know?
It is hard.
No.
It's hard when your parents start to get dementia too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my dad had.
My mom started getting dementia and she got really violent and we had to put her in the doctor says there's nothing more you kids can do. I mean, she had the nighttime, this what they called the sundown one, where she wanted to wander at night. But you could go there in days she'd be perfectly normal, and then there's days she was off doing, you know, not even realizing what she was doing or who she was doing it to. And so they said we'll put her in and get her meds situated around, and then you guys, once we get her stabilized, you can take her home. Well, my mother was a fighter, and let's just say she wasn't treated very well in the nursing home and she died due to some injuries. So
Friend said there's 5 siblings, only 3 live in the area. One's a drunk. So it's my sister and I that have to drop everything. The others involved chat, so we can hear our talk.
wow, that's rough.
I bet
Oh, wow.
Oh no, Brenda Michelle.
Oh, I'm so sorry, hon.
Yes. I'm an itchy back.
Yep. My dad was 58. So
My dad died when he was 70. He's 73 now. No, it's that fact. He was 75 when he died, and he's now 83.
wow.
And there's times where my mom can remember things and can't remember. And just before my dad passed, he was in a few nursing homes, and all 3 of them he ended up getting something. One place he got a foot infection, another place I can't even remember what it was, but he got something and
Oh,
he
wow.
was mistreated.
My mom was kind of strange because my mother was 82 years old and she could put her hands flat on the floor. She was physically fit. I mean, they couldn't even believe how physically fit she was. She was, like I said, her dementia was coming and going, so she still had her wits. But it was strange because she kept having falls. And you know, if an 82-year-old keeps falling, she's going to have a broken bone somewhere. You know, a broken arm, a broken knee, ankle, twisted wrist, whatever. She never had anything wrong with her. The only thing she ever had was black eyes. Every time I went to see her, it was a black eye. Or they'd call and say, your mother fell and hit her head. Your mother fell and hit her eye. But it was always in the same eye. Well, then I got wise. And I said, wait a minute. Why isn't she getting, if she's fallen, why ain't she got some broken bones? Why ain't she got bruises other places? Because I would check her out.
Yeah.
She never bruises anything else. Well, I had to go off for because I would never go up there the same time every day. I would just surprise them when I go because I figured they're doing something I want to find out. So I had to go off for hernia surgery. I couldn't get up there. And so I kept calling to check, and they kept saying, well, she's busy right now. Oh, she's not feeling too well. She's not coming to the. I go, where's she at? They go, she's sitting over there. And I said, well, can I talk to her? Well, my mother wouldn't talk to me. I knew that was strange. And then I called. I says, well, how's she been doing? And the lady says, well, we don't know. We haven't been getting her responsive. So I made my husband drive me up there. I got a pillow to my belly. I got everything. I go up there. My mother's sitting in a chair in the same clothes that she had on the day that I left to go have her knee surgery, which was 4 days before. I said, why is she in the same? Why ain't she talking? She wouldn't even respond. She wouldn't look at me. They said they couldn't get her to drink water, couldn't get her to eat. So my husband went over to Bob Evans and got some soup, and I got her a milkshake, and I got her to eat all that stuff. And I said, look, something's going on with her. She needs to go to the hospital. They didn't want me to take her to the hospital. And I said, no, my mother's going to the hospital. You get an ambulance here now. So they took her over to the hospital, and they checked her out, and they yelled at me like, why does she have all these dementia patches on her? You're only supposed to have one dementia patch. They was never taking the old ones off.
Oh,
I said, look, she's coming from a nursing home. Then they said, well, we're going to go x-ray her. I said, she's not acting right. They went and x-rayed her, come back and sat me down and told me they had to get her into surgery. And if they didn't take her to surgery, she'd be dead in the next 6 hours. So they took her to surgery.
Wow.
I called my brother. I thought she was having a stroke. I literally thought she was having a stroke. So they took her to surgery, and the doctor that did her surgery was from Finland. And he was oh my God, he was an angel in disguise. But he come out of the surgery, and me and this lady that come from the nursing home was sitting in the room. And next thing I know, here come 2 cops, the surgeon, a social worker, the hospital administrator, and they go, could you come with us? And I'm like, what's going on? And they go, could you come with us? So we went in the room. I sat down. They said, have a seat. And I said, no, I want to stand. What's going on with my mother? Did she have a stroke? They said, no, she didn't have a stroke. She had 5 brain bleeds going on.
oh,
I said, is that from a stroke? He said, no, ma'am, that's not from a stroke. He goes, that's from contusions to the head. So, and he said, the one that was right here, he goes, is the bad one, and we can't get to it. And that's the one where her eye was all black and she looked like somebody punched her and stuff. And so then we got looking, and they told me to get an attorney. The hospital actually told me to get an attorney. And so I got the attorney, me and my brother did. And next thing we know, we got the records and stuff. And they hadn't been documenting any of her falls. They hadn't been didn't even know what kind of meds they were giving her. Nothing. So that's what happened with that. My mother would have probably lived a long time if that wouldn't have happened. They did surgery, 4 surgeries in 3 days to get the brain to stop bleeding. That's why I love nurses, but I have no faith in nursing homes. So that's
yeah.
always, if you have to put a loved one in a nursing home, 3 things to look for. When you go to visit, never go the same time. Go different times, every different days of the week. If you go every day, go a different time every day.
And go at random.
Yes, always search them. I mean, if your mom, dad, lift their shirts up, check them out, guys. Comb their hair, make sure they ain't got bumps on their head. Search them, make sure. And make sure you're there at mealtime. If you're not there at mealtime, you take them something to eat and drink. Because I've seen too much, and it's not good. I don't know about everywhere, but that's just the ones that I've seen around here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nursing homes are good. Nursing homes, don't get me wrong, nursing homes are good. But this particular one wouldn't get my sick dog there. So.
That's sad, Cricket.
Yeah, it was.
It is.
So, put it this way. I was mad. Believe me. They're lucky.
I'm sure you was.
I went there to pick her stuff up. They kept me at the door. They wouldn't even let me go through the home to get her stuff. Then they didn't even want to give me her brand new television. Oh, we didn't know she got a television there, folks. Where's her quilt? They didn't even know where half her stuff was. So I wasn't leaving till I got it. But you don't know how close I came to driving my truck through the front doors of that nursing home. I was that pissed, especially when the doctors are sitting there telling me this wasn't due to strokes, this was due to contusions to the head. So, and then it was neglect. After she had all the contusions, they didn't get her any medical treatment. So,
Oh,
yeah. And my mother went in there 4 months before this. She was only in there a total of like 4 months. Helping them feed other people that were in there that, couldn't feed themselves. My mother would go around helping feed them. She was making beds. She was going around playing games with some of them because she wasn't that bad. She just, at nighttime, she wanted to wander. But when she wandered, she'd want to fight with us. She would hit you and try to fight with you. But during the day, she was perfectly fine. But yeah. So, but just like I said, don't take my word on the nurse. I'm not dogging nursing homes. Just be careful and check them out. Get backgrounds on them before you have to use them, because we need them. Seriously, we do need nursing homes. If you got people that can't take care of their mother and dad, they need some help. That's what they're there for. And
That's why we didn't ever put my dad in a nursing home.
I mean, it's
We
just
didn't want him in a nursing home.
It's the few
we
bad
didn't want him
bad names, but there's some. The last one that she was in, this after she had the surgery, she lived for a little bit. The last one she was in, I mean, we had to take her there because obviously we couldn't with the brain and stuff going on. This place was like heaven. I mean, it was great with her, and it was a beautiful nursing home. Just it's when they're state funded sometimes that they're overwhelmed and they're overworked, and the workers aren't treated right, and they're stressed at their jobs, and I'm not saying they beat her or anything. They're just stressed at their jobs, and and sometimes they overlook things or they don't see things. It could have been other patients fighting with her that they didn't, we don't know. But it's just be careful, and if you have to use them, check on your loved ones.
Yeah.
Because they're good. They're there when you need them. I mean, they're angels in disguise. Nurses to me are angels in disguise. It takes a lot to be a nurse. It takes a lot to be a doctor. And
friend said I was a housekeeper and food service. I saw a lot. Didn't like and said stuff.
Yeah. You have to speak out. If you see, even if you go up and it's not your parent and you see them being mistreated, say something. Say something. Say, hey, you're stressed. Step away. Maybe I can help. Or just say something. But there's people.
I used to work at a nursing home, and one of my relatives was there, and way how they treat that my aunt. I'm like, I turn around and look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and I said, "What are you doing to her? She's my aunt. You better not, So after I got done, after I walked out, I went back to her room, and because the kids was there,
and what's sad
like,
is you get some people.
And I'm like, what is they doing to her? Or why are they are so rude? And right before she died, my cousin told me what was going on, and she's like, Lydia, do me a big favor, get out of that job and go somewhere else. And that's what I did.
Yeah. There's some people that get put in nursing homes and they're there for years and they don't even get a visitor.
I know. And some of them.
Yeah, that's sad. It's like when I would go visit my mother, if they had recliners that went around the room, where they would bring them out there and set them down, and they would sit there for hours. And I would ask them, can they have a cookie? Can they have a cup? Because I always would buy 4 and 5 boxes of them little Debbie snack cakes every time I went to see my mom. And she loved chewing gum and stuff. So, it's $50-$60 worth of just snack cakes going to the nursing home just to, see which ones could have them, and the ones that couldn't, if they could have a piece of fruit or something, I would ask if they could have it, because they would sit out there for hours and I didn't even see them getting a glass of water, and, it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
is sad.
yeah, Zach, could you make me big for a moment?
1 sec. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you can tell, but those are all bruises that my dad had. That was from the last nursing home he was in.
Oh my Lord.
They're ones
Lord.
Did you question him? Did you?
that, what we try to do is we try to hire an attorney, and we call attorney after attorney after attorney, and no attorney wanted to take the case. And
What? Can I ask what state you're in?
I'm in Wisconsin.
Because we hired an attorney firm here that was in Southern Ohio. I'm up in Northwest Ohio, but we hired one that was told us to us. They have a commercial on TV, Elk and Elk, and they did a really good job. They really, put it this way, they really reamed
Good
this
Joey.
place out. You know.
Yeah, we even called ones that advertised on TV, and no one wanted to take our case. You basically had to do the footwork for them.
Mm-hmm.
And
A
that
lot
was
of them.
a couple years ago.
A lot of it too is I found out by doing some research, if they're state funded nursing homes instead of privately funded, and they're state funded nursing home, they're funded by the government. And a lot of attorneys don't
Mhm.
want to take that on because the government isn't going to fight the government. You know, it's just it's kind of a weird thing to say, but it's basically what it is.
Yeah,
This particular nursing home had had so many lawsuits against them that if I would have owned a nursing home and had this many lawsuits, they would have threw me away. I'd still be sitting in prison and locked up forever. But when they're state funded, they get away with more than a person that's privately, like saying you're
Yeah.
opening your house and you're running an elderly care or something. It's hard.
yeah,
It's really hard if it's a state funded nursing home. Really hard.
yeah. The last place that my dad was in, they're basically the ones that killed him. They overdosed him on morphine.
Oh no.
A lot of the problems
Oh
are
no.
they're supposed to chart a lot of stuff, but like I said, they're so understaffed and they're overworked that them poor some of them girls, they're so overworked and tired. I mean, they forget to write stuff down. They're human. But I mean, that is their job. You get fired if you didn't do your job. Don't get me wrong, but
I
you
wonder why
know,
they didn't
when you're
use the
overtired,
record.
your mind isn't going to put you where you need to be. You know, one thing that they're doing, they need to keep our medical professions, our nurses, our doctors, our hospitals, our nursing homes. That should be number one priority in this country, that gets the best of care, because when they start getting overworked and overtired, you're going to lose. I mean, you're going to lose patients. Your people are going to get sicker. I think over in like London and that, the doctors over there get paid by how many people stay well. They don't get they get paid by their how good they did. You know, they don't get paid by
Mm.
you just sit going to the doctor and get a cold. They get paid by how well their patients stay. And that's what's wrong here. We really need to change that. You know, we need to take care of our
Yeah,
health instead of paying for all this stupid stuff that we're doing. They need to take care and put that money towards these kind of things, because
Yep.
yeah,
the
definitely.
younger generation, it's not their place to have to take care of the elderly and their parents, and they're not going to be able to, because when they get out and start working, you guys, it's going to be hard for them. It's going to be hard enough for them keeping the roof over their head, let alone trying to take care of a parent. You know, especially nowadays with the cost of living. I have never seen
Yeah,
rent like, I mean, back when I was getting out on my own, rent was $300, and that was expensive rent. Now you can't touch a place for what, $700 to $1,000, and if you're only making
Yep.
$10 an hour, $15 an hour, and you add all your utilities and expenses, how are you going to take care of another person?
yeah.
You know, so that's why they need to take care of the nurses and the doctors and the hospitals.
And I'm not getting my mom's income anymore because my income and my mom's were like cover everything, and now it's just only going to be me, and I got to figure out how to
You're
cover.
right, Joy. Yep. You got to worry about. I mean, like right now, could you take care of both your parents if they were home? I mean, it'd be hard on you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they're not taking care of these nurses and doctors and feeding these nursing homes what needs to be done, you're going to continue to have these kind of problems.
Holy crap, Chris.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow, Chris.
That's a lot. My son told me that in Florida, the apartment he lived in when he went to college, he went to Full Sail. At the time, he was paying $1,000 a month. Now it's $1,700. But he bought a house. But he said the same apartments are $1,700 in
Oh my.
Winter Park, Florida.
Yeah, that's the thing now, is that mortgage is actually cheaper than rent is.
Yeah.
Because my mortgage is $856, $857 something.
That's cheaper than renting an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, like I said, if you're just a young kid or a young adult, you know, or even a middle-aged adult, if you were renting right now with the type of wages they're paying us, there's no way you could. And then they wonder why people are so, go in the grocery stores and look how people are toward each other sometimes. I mean, there's so much, they're like stressed and, you know, you see them in the grocery store. I can't afford that. Put that back. You know, they're having to yell at their kids that want to get a box of popsicles. Well, no, we can't afford that. You know, you got to put the, and you know, the parents, it's breaking their heart to not be able to get their kids a box. It's like get a box of popsicles or a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
And you see it and you just, or you see a, actually at my store, and this is the truth, I seen a lady buying cat food in the can. And she had to be, I don't know, 74, 75 years old. And my little grandson, he said, you must have a lot of kitty cats. And she said, no, it tastes like tuna fish. So that's what I eat. And that, she said, it's either I eat this or I don't buy my medicine. And I looked at her. She said, I have to pay for medicines. And if I eat this month, I can buy my medicine next month. And I'll tell you, it teared me up. And I was literally, I went over, I didn't do much better, but I went over and I asked her if she had a microwave. And she said, yeah. And I got her, I don't know, 15, 20 of them Hungry Man dinner things that she could just put in the microwave, you know, because I didn't think she could stand up and cook or whatever. And yeah, and I asked her how much her medicine.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. And it is. And it really, I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to talk politics or anything like that here. But when I see, you know, that we have our own people starving here and our own elderly not being able to afford medicine, but yet we're putting people that's not even Americans up in hotels that are charging $1,400 a night and feeding them, and we're not even taking care of our own. Yeah, those people need taken care of, but we need to take care of our elderly too. You know, it's just the way I feel about it. And there's enough in this country that nobody should go hungry. In Canada, United States, Europe, anywhere. There's enough in these countries that nobody should go hungry. Nobody.
Yeah, we're always sending people to other countries. What about helping our own?
Yeah, all this help. You know, we support all these wars, but yet we can't afford to feed our vets and our elderly and our, you know, starving children. And it just, it's sad.
It's making me sad to see the, you know.
Yeah. It's sad.
Low battery, low battery, low battery, low battery.
Okay, phone, I'll plug you in.
I don't, you know, like I said, I don't want to bring anybody down on that, but yeah, they need to make a change, and it needs to happen now, because you guys are younger than me and you might not feel it, but if you have children, your children are going to have a heck of a time if the world don't change, because it's I've seen things I never thought.
It's too high.
Yeah. And you know, I have one memory of my papa, and I remember sitting on his lap on the front porch before he left and went back to Tennessee.
That's Tori.
And he was drinking a glass of ice water. And he looked at me and he said, Cricket, honey, He said, one of these days you're going to be paying for this. He said, and that dirt that you play in and make mud pies, he goes, you're going to be paying for that too. And I thought, what, Grandpa, you got to be crazy. Who's going to pay for water? Who's going to pay for? And you know, I think about it now. He was right. We buy bottled water. We buy bags of dirt to plant in. It's like instead of going out shoveling up the dirt. He was right. I thought, oh, he's just an old man talking, but yeah. You know, you get gray hair, it's called wisdom, guys. So when you
Yep,
get gray hair, you got wisdom.
too.
You lived enough in this world that you develop in wisdom. That's what I always tell my grandkids. This gray hair is wisdom here, guys. Is it real expensive up there in Canada, Zach, for like apartments and stuff?
Yes.
Is it?
Well, where Tori lives in Alberta, she put in the chat, a bachelor starts around 900.
Wow.
And then she told the 13
Wow.
bedroom and 1,400, 2,000 for a 2-bedroom, plus you pay utilities.
Jeez. How? And what do you make? I mean, your minimum wages up there. Is that going to suppress that? No.
No.
Yeah. You know?
You might have need to have 3 jobs work there.
It's expensive to live in Canada.
You work 3 jobs and you're going to get old real quick.
Yep.
Working 2 jobs, you get old. But working 3 jobs, you're going to get old real quick.
I worked 2 jobs once. I hated it.
But, you know, some of these people have to do it. You know?
Yeah.
People have to do it. I had coworker works 2 jobs, and
I was
you know,
the sad part of it is I was a manager of a department store, and we had to we hired some girls, and I had to hire them in. And at the time, the girl was it was back when he was making $7.50 an hour, and she was a good worker, so I gave her a 50-cent an hour raise. And a couple days later, she come in my office and she said, Teresa, I don't mean to be mean, but I got to give you my 2 weeks notice. And I says, well, why? And she says, well, you gave me that 50-cent raise. That put me over the limit to get the food stamps and the Medicaid that I needed from welfare. And she had 2 kids. And I said, what do you mean it put you over? She said, well, it put me over the limit. They're going to cut my food stamps. I don't know if they're going to take my Medicaid away, but they're going to cut my food stamps. And by them cutting my food stamps, it's going to hurt me more than what you're giving me for the raise, because she wasn't getting 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
She wasn't, but it was just enough to put her over that limit. And I thought that was terrible, that she was going to have to quit her job to keep the welfare, because the welfare was going to help her more than what her job was giving her. And it's like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. So to keep her, I just offered to give her, more hours if she wanted. I asked her what she wanted to do, and she said she'd really like to keep her job, but she would need more hours to, sustain what she had. That way they would give her daycare and, help her that way. So that's what I did. I just gave her more hours and to help her out, because that was I couldn't believe it. I thought that was terrible.
Hi, Regina. How are you?
I can't see the chat, but hi to anybody I miss. I can't. Let me see if I can't bring it back up on this phone. I'm giving you 2 thumbs up, Zach.
Okay.
I did too.
That's how I usually do it. So,
how are you doing, Regina? And what are you working on, if anything? Because sometimes you're working on nothing.
Hi, Regina.
Oh, you want Cricket's link, Ernie? Hold on.
What's that?
I'm going to drop your link for Ernie.
Oh.
I gotta find my live. There we all are.
My phone is really being goofy tonight.
Alright. Last time you talked in chat. I'm trying to find her. Oh, I gotta search up. Okay. Coming, Ernie. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I understand, Joy. They're living paycheck to paycheck. I understand that one.
Here's your channel. And oops. Spell. Even better. There's her link, Ernie.
Thank you, Zach.
I
just
can't
dropped
believe that
it.
$18.50 for one bedroom.
Huh?
Where are you? Is Chris in New York or something?
Chris is in
18.
California, I believe.
Oh, that one. Wow. I hope I never lose my home. I couldn't afford rent.
Yeah, same thing with me.
Wow. I couldn't
Yeah, the
afford
state wants to take the. Yeah, thing is where am I gonna go? Because the state wants to take the house away to
for the nursing home.
cover the cost for my mom.
Get it out of her name. Can you do that? You probably should have did it for you. Have your mom give it to you in a bill of sale. Have her sell it to you. Before, how long has she been in there? I don't mean to be nosy, but they will take everything she has. If you got it in her name, get it out of it.
She, she, she was just transferred like a couple, not even 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago.
Are you handicapped?
Yeah.
I don't think they can take it if she puts it in
They
a
can't
trust
take
you
it out
because
if
you're
you're
handicapped.
handicapped.
Yeah. But have her put it in, sign it, get an attorney and have them put it in a trust for you and your mom. That like a survivorship trust. Talk to them because
Sorry.
yeah, they will try to take it. If you
Yeah, we did that years ago. We had all kinds of paperwork drawn up from an attorney.
Yeah.
Power of attorney, what happens to the
Right.
house afterwards, all that. Wills, trust.
Yeah, because if you're disabled, I don't think they can force you out, but I don't know. I'm
Joy
not
said
really
they-
on the law
Joy
there.
said they can't. They
Okay.
can't force them out of the house.
Oh, where is
Because
that?
they wanted to take my mother's house, but since they were being sued, they couldn't. So
Oh. Yeah, we
I
got
remember I lived out in California, Chris, in 1979 to
a file
1982,
thing here.
and I had a studio, and my rent was only $370, and that was in 29 Palms, California. So that's a lot of money gone up since then. Wow.
But Joy doesn't think he can sell it, though.
You know, I don't. It's according if he's on any kind of paperwork, like a deed or anything like that, like a survivorship deed. If you're on a survivorship deed with your mom, I don't think so. But you can stay there as long as you need to, though, and they can't take it till something unfortunately happens to you or something. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's sticky. It's sticky situations with them nursing homes because they take everything you got. You got a social security check. They only give you like $20 out of your social security check in the nursing home for toiletries, like if you want to buy something.
Yeah. Yeah, that isn't right either.
Yeah. They take it all.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. I told my boys I don't want to go in a nursing home, but I don't want to have to make them take care of me either. So,
That's what my parents said too.
yeah. I don't want my boys to have to take care of me. I wouldn't put that burden on them. I told them if I got a sound mind and I'm to that point, no, they're not going to have to take care of me. I'm not going in a nursing home. I'm just going to go back down to the mountains and I'm going to make my little camping trip. Go up there and get chased by a bear till I fall over of natural causes because I don't believe in suicide. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, Adele's a good info cricket.
yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I sat too long.
You still working, Lydia, or that place shut down? Didn't you say it was going to shut down? Or
No, I've been closing. I've been closing. I have closed tomorrow night and Friday night.
oh,
That goes tomorrow night, Friday night,
We
Saturday night,
don't
and
have
Sunday.
we don't have enough people. We have kids.
right.
They are
Like
lazy.
you feel like a babysitter?
Yeah. And my boss, I told my boss this morning, I'm like, I told her about the kids was trying to boss me around the other night. She's like, oh no, don't let them do that. They are here for work. You
Right.
can sit back and do what you want to do. Tell them what to do. I have kids tomorrow night, and I hope she doesn't cause issues because if she does, I'm going to be
Adele said
doing her.
my kids won't put me in a nursing home.
That's good. You know,
I won't put
my kids,
one.
my boys threw a fit. They won't do it either. But I don't want them to have to take care of me. You know. So, and I ain't that far off. I'm 62. I'm hoping that I never have to go into one. But if it gets to where I can't take care of myself, I don't want my boys to have to take care of me. They got lives, I don't want them to have to, you know. So my son says, Mom, you took care of me and raised me for 18 years, and you still continue to take care of me. Why wouldn't I want to take care of you?
Yup.
And Adele said plus they couldn't afford it.
I can remember being down south when I was a child, and I never heard anybody ever putting any of their family. I mean, going to visit, I can remember people being as old as dirt sitting in rocking chairs in people's homes, family members' homes because they stayed with them. I don't remember him even mentioning nursing homes, and they just don't do it. And I kind of don't like the name of the nursing home because when, they're bad like they are and it says nursing, people automatically assume nurses are bad, because it's nursing homes, but it's not that way.
I don't know, Tori. Probably till midnight. So another 15 minutes. I don't even know how much StreamYard I've used yet. For this month. So.
Your parents can't be that old then, Zach, because you're not that old.
No. They're 62.
That's the same age as me.
I'm 63.
My mommy's 80. My daddy's 83.
At times, I wish all my boys were still living at home, but That's a wishful dream, you know. But hey,
And I'm 50.
if they ever
So,
needed to, they know home doors open, you know. But they got lives of their own, and they're, you know, doing their own thing. You in your kitchen, Lydia?
no, I'm in my bedroom.
Okay.
I always say here,
Lady, is your bedroom clean?
no, it's dirty. I need to clean it. Like I said, I've been working night shifts and day shifts and just rolled me do stuff.
My bedroom's through that door right there. You can see it. But this is a little room before the bedroom. This used to be a loft. It was all open up top. And when I got my grandkids, I had to make 2 rooms up here. So we had to put this in, and then just so one of them had a door, and you know the other one didn't, so they could just have the rooms up here. And then now downstairs in the bedrooms downstairs, and our rooms over there, and this little loft here is I just use it for my craft room. It's tiny, but I mean it works.
It works.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything in here. All that behind me is material for sewing and quilting, and yarn stuff's over here. And then I got a cutting table over there, so it's
Regina said she's already living with her son.
yep.
Sometimes
They
you
used
need
to
to, Regina.
Everybody used to tell me a daughter's a daughter for all of her life. A son is a son till he takes a wife. I don't know if I believe that because my sons have got wives, some of them, but they're still mama's boys. So, you know, sons seem like they're closer to their moms and daughters are closer to their dads. But I didn't have any daughters, but I got granddaughters that are close to their grandpa. So, but I think if something ever happened to my husband, I think my couple of my sons that are single would probably live with me, or I'd live with them, one or the other. I don't want to, but they'd probably want me to because safety in numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, personally, I want to get me a little cottage, country cottage, like over in Ireland or over in England or something. A little country cottage out in the middle of nowhere. And live
Regina
like,
said her son lived with her most of his life. Now I moved in with him.
way to go. That's what my son said. You took care of me all my life, Ma. What makes you think I wouldn't want to take care of you? But he lives in South Dakota, and I don't know if I could take the winters out there.
Oh, yeah.
Although I would, I'm only four. He's only 4 hours from Lydia. I already looked it up.
Yep.
I could go over and pester Lydia and have tea party.
Hi, Susan.
We could have some tea and little tea cakes and
Hi, Susan.
You should.
I'll bring a rocking
cooking.
chair and we'll sit on the porch and crochet. And you can knit. You can teach me how to knit. How's that sound?
Angel said, I can't go to a nursing home. They will need me till my dying breath. We take care of Grams out of love. Her kids were willing to put her in a home, but not us Grams. We got her for life.
Yep. Understand that, Angel.
Yep.
My sister and brother, you guys remember a month ago I was down there taking care in Florida of my sister and brother-in-law because they're sickly. Well, right now they're here with me. They're downstairs watching TV or in their room, but yeah, because I refuse. I refuse. They will not see a nursing home as long as I got breath in me. I don't care if I got to hire people to pick them up and they can't walk. They're not going. So that's the way it is.
Good. You got him there with you.
I figure like this. He was in Vietnam and he fought and put his life on the line for me. I've known him all my life. We grew up together as kids. You know, that's my brother. I'm not going to, no. He's not going in no nursing home. So,
How old is he?
75. And my sister will be 70. She just turned 70 on the 18th of July. But
Yeah.
when we were kids, his dad, my brother-in-law's dad, and my dad were best buddies, and they lived next door to us when we were kids. So we've known each other all my life. I've known them. So
The Regina said that she would have taken care of her grandma until
Yeah.
I had no breath.
yep.
Okay, I gotta share my screen for a minute because Tori sent me a picture on Facebook of what
I
she's
take a
working
drink,
on.
guys.
So, here it is. I have to share my screen, don't I?
Guys, come back today.
Share screen window. I'm sharing that one, right? Not that one. Okay. That is what Tori is working on.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is the
Wow.
cobblestone stitch.
It's the cobblestone stitch. Is that
Yeah.
what you said? I really like that.
I think that's what she said. Let me see.
Mm.
Yeah, that is the cobblestone stitch. That looks good. That looks good, Tori. Angel said also it's so important to treat the daughter-in-law right because I will say, and you guys know my personality, I have been treated awful and I don't think I could have taken care of my mother-in-law.
I had good in-laws. I'm telling you. I've been married twice, and my first husband's mother and dad were like parents to me. And my second husband, his dad was like my dad. I loved him to pieces. Um, so yeah, his mother wasn't in the picture, but yeah, I love my in-laws. I can't ask for better in-laws. And even my ex's brothers and sisters, we were more like brother and sister. Still to this day, I still see them.
Really?
Yeah, still to this day. Um, I divorced him, not the family. So we get along. Okay. It's just
Cricket never said anything. Angel said it, but I read Cricket in the comment. Angel said Cricket and Regina, those are the best ideals to have. Beautiful, Tori. Susan said pretty. Regina said my mother-in-law wore out her welcome at my house. She could come to visit, but was never allowed to move in again. She wanted us to split up, and my hubby had enough of her crap.
yeah. Sometimes you can get some that ain't so good. I was fortunate.
Oh, and Tori has a tutorial for that cobblestone stitch.
Okay.
You can check out her channel. And Angel said, I have seen so many good mother-in-laws. It makes me sad. I think it's a cultural thing, but whatever. Arthur is a wonderful man, and he would never expect me to the way I have been treated.
Sometimes you can only turn the cheek so many times. They always say turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
Well, you turn the other cheek and you get slapped again. It's like my mama used to say, you don't step in the same pile twice. You walk around it. You clean your shoe off, you walk around it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, Cricket, I left you a comment on your geese video.
Oh, yeah. I miss her. I really miss Pop. I met her when I was in Florida. I didn't know anybody down there, and I was cleaning off the patio, and I was getting stuff, putting paint cans and that in the shed. It was kind of funny. If I'd had a camera on, I'd have probably won the funniest home videos. But I was they have this little shed outside the porch, and I was putting paint cans in the porch. And when I turned around, this goose was standing there. She started squawking at me, and I hurried up and ran in there. And shut the door, and I'm peeking out because I've always heard, they're mean. They could be mean. And I'm like, oh man, how am I going to get back in the house? This goose has got me cornered in here. So I'm looking around in there for something to maybe goose it away, get it away from me so I can get back in the door. And I opened the door. I found a piece of PVC pipe. I wouldn't have hit it anyways, but I figure if it comes at me, I got to defend myself. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
open the door and I'm like, look, Goose, if you don't attack me, I'll go in that house and get you something to eat. And I opened the door and I kind of got in the door and I kept my word and got her something to eat and started feeding her, throwing it out the door to her and kept feeding her. Next morning I got up, she's out there on the porch. I fed her again. Then that evening she come back, I fed her again. Then finally it got to where I thought, I'm going to go out here and sit on the porch and do my crocheting and embroidering. And that's what I was doing. Here she come up on the porch. And I had some chips and that in a bowl out on. When I just started feeding her, she kept coming closer and closer and talking to me and stuff. I started talking to her because, they slept a lot because they're elderly and I didn't have anybody down there. And I just started talking to that goose. And then it got to where she'd come and peck. If you watch the rest of the videos, there's a series. She'd tap on the door with her beak. I'd open the door and feed her, and she'd talk. One day I opened it up, she's squawking at me, and I talked to her. It was so sad. Day before I left, I went out there and I'd had a big plate of food waiting for her. And I thought, I'm finally going to pet you. Either you're going to bite me or, you're going to let me pet you. And I sat down, but if you watch some of the other videos, she actually had babies and brought her babies up to me.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and so I sat down the last day and I had my phone on. My brother-in-law seen it. He can testify to it. But I was sitting there on the porch with her and I had her a whole plate of like trail mix and crackers and peanut, all kinds of stuff in this plate because I was leaving. And I know it sounds crazy. And I was talking to her and I said, now, Polly, I'm leaving to go back north tomorrow. My sister and brother said they'll feed you if you come here while I'm gone. And I said, but if you ever get lonely, just fly north and go to the airport and take a right. You'll find me. Joking with her. And this goose, I'm serious, leaned her head after I said right over on my shoulder and just went like this. And that was it. And I petted her neck and I got up. It put tears in my eyes, really did, because I'm like, whoa. First I thought she was going to bite me, but she just kind of leaned over and I had my camera and I had it on. But when I went to move to see if she was trying to bite me, I shut it off. But I got the first part of it. And my brother-in-law, he says, I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. Yeah. And then after I left they said she came back for about 2 days. And they was feeding her, just opening the door, throwing stuff out to her. But she wouldn't let them close to her or nothing. But
That's good, Angel.
so, but yeah, if you watch there's more videos on the Polly story. It shows her coming up to the door, and then she brought her boyfriend, and then she brought her babies, and it was like, okay, whole family's moving in.
Yeah.
There's Tori's tutorial to the stitch, the cobblestone stitch. Everybody thinks she lived in peace. And Angel said we are now currently juggling those caregiver duties. Once it becomes too much, we'll hire someone. Because I will not send my mother-in-law to a home, but I can't be your caregiver.
Yeah.
Angel said, Cricket, that is a nice nature story. I can tell you about scorpions. Haha, nothing nice. Just
I
desert.
seen them out there in the desert. Yep. Them scorpions ain't nothing to play with, let me tell you.
All right, as Arnie does. 2-minute warning.
So.
Well, Arnie does a 10-minute warning and a 5-minute warning.
Yeah.
I like the little road runners we had in the desert. And actually, guys, they do, if you've never seen one, they do sound like the Road Runner cartoon. They do go beep, 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 beep. And they're just little bitty birds, and they got little things on their head, and they run around, and they're quick. And they go around, it sounds like they go beep, 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 beep. And they was all around our house, our little cabin that we had when we lived out in the desert. So
Regina
I
said,
don't like them lizards out there.
Regina said her hubby said that my family treated him better than his own family did. Angel said we have quail, I think. Families here. Those are cute.
Yeah, we have.
Looks like I
we
think
raise
I'm gonna get off of here.
Well, I'm gonna end it here too because it's midnight. I've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You all have a good night.
You
So thanks,
too.
Arnie.
Maybe I'll show you guys. We raise quails and chickens. Maybe I'll give you guys a tour of our chicken barn. So something to for
So thank you,
content.
Arnie, Cricket, and that person over there, Lydia.
You
I
be
remember
good.
your name.
Lydia needs to be
Zach.
good. You be good, Lydia.
Thank you all for coming up, and I will be live
You're
Friday
welcome.
Talk
at
to you later, Arnie. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah.
everyone.
Prayer for your mama. I'm gonna say a prayer
Bye,
for your
y'all.
mama and Jerry.
Yes.
And good night, everyone.
You.
I'll be live tomorrow night. Fun Secret and Friends. If you want to
Yeah.
check
What is
out
it?
live.
Fun Seeker and Friends?
Yeah, it's Fun Secret and Friends with crafts and more.
What time?
Yes.
7 o'clock Central.
Okay.
So Arnie will be live. You heard it from Arnie himself. 7
Okay.
7
I'll
p.m.
try to
Central.
make it.
Fun Seeker and Friends.
If everything goes great, I'll try to make it.
What's
Yeah.
your end part again, Arnie? Fun Seeker and Friends.
Fun Secret and Friends with crafts and more.
Cross and more.
Did they drop his channel? Did they drop it or no?
All right, I'll drop your channel, Arnie, before we go.
I might already be subscribed, but just in case I'm not.
One second. I'm going to drop Ernie's channel in a second. I got a random ad with the kangaroo. Here's Ernie's channel. Go and check it out. And I will talk to you all on Friday,
All right.
9:30 a.m. Not a.m. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye, Zach.
Bye, Ernie.